YouTube, what it do? It is I, the man, the myth, the legend, the infamous Tr3Dawg, coming at y'all with another reaction video. But before we get into that video, if this is your first time coming across my channel, then you're not quite familiar with the rules set in place yet. So please, allow me to break them down for you real quick. So, since this is your first time watching one of my videos, then that means that you are now an honorary member. Yes sir, yes sir. Of the Dawg House. Honorary. If you want to become an official member, if you want to be gang, you want to be phone them, all you gotta do is 3 simple things. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out a lot. Not only that, but it is absolutely free. Yes, it costs you $0 to show your boy some love, so why not, you know what I'm saying? Boy, the rap game is in shambles right now, bro. First Gunna, now Young Thug, everybody snitching. And I think we owe 6ix9ine an apology. Not only that, I'm gonna give y'all a quick hot take. In my opinion, you cannot call 6ix9ine a snitch. And what do I mean by that? The textbook definition of a snitch and a rat is someone who is in a gang who gets caught doing illegal activity and they end up snitching on their crimey to lower their sentence. Now, 6ix9ine did a couple of those things, but he was never a gang member. He was never a member of the non-Tr3Bloods. He was just the poster boy rapper. He was never put onto the set. No one beat him up and jumped him in. So really, 6ix9ine, even though he was portraying the lifestyle of a thug, he really wasn't in that shit for real. So kids, if you're watching this, and I mean, I've been there before. Peer pressure is a motherfucker. Say no to the streets. In my opinion, being in the streets, joining a gang, is one of the stupidest things you can do, especially if you're black. Like, there's a few pros to being in a gang. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it doesn't look cool. Your favorite rapper is a gangbanger, but most of your favorite rappers are gonna die soon. And I really hate to say it, but look at King Von, look at Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle. Like, there is only 2 routes to this street shit, and that's either death or prison. Not only are the police after you, not only do you have to keep eyes out for the ops, make sure nobody's gonna catch you slipping, but you can't even trust your own homies, bro. Not only are your homies after you, they secretly want what you got. They're willing to take you out if the bag's big enough. They might just snitch on you. So I'm going on a tangent, but kids, please listen to Uncle Tr3Dawg when I say this. I'm gonna bring the mic up close. So if you got headphones, take them out. Stay out the fucking streets. But enough yapping, enough chit chatting. Let's get into this video, y'all. Alright, we got 6ix9ine Was Right by Maury. Let's get into this.
So with the recent events going on with Young Thug, I just gotta say, 6ix9ine was right, and he is now vindicated.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further, 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 further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that.
Nah, that's hilarious, bro. Honestly, bro, if I were 6ix9ine seeing all the events unfold with Gunna, Young Thug literally trying to disassociate himself from Gunna, slandering this man's name and calling him a rat, a snitch, and meanwhile, keep in mind, I'm a civilian, right? So none of this applies to me. I do not commit crimes. I don't have felonies. I am not in any type of gangs. So this...
Y'all just heard what he said? I am not a street nigga, so if I talk to the police and tell them what happened, I'm just somebody who's telling the truth. So the street code doesn't apply to me. If you do something around me, I'm telling. Straight up.
Rules do not apply to me, but these, you know, these so-called gangsters, YSL, Young Thug, the 21 Savages, the Kodak Blacks, the so-called Cardis. I don't even think Cardi's a so-called gangster anymore, but you already know they play the part, they look the part. All these people who are so-called against snitching are so against talking to the cops when they get locked up. trying to stay 10 toes down, trying to say that any communication with any type of law enforcement officer about any crimes committed in the past is snitching. All of them turned out to be snitches themselves.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever make you want to know anything, tell me.
Anytime you want to know anything, tell me. Coming from Young Thug?
I'll tell you anything.
I'ma tell you anything.
Tell the world.
Just don't tell the world.
Yes, you can.
Hey. I don't have your number.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to me.
Guys, at this point in time, I just want to say gang culture is dead, the streets are gone, and all this shit is just corny. If you're a grown-ass man, you've made millions as a celebrity rapper, bro, why are you even still upholding these garbage-ass, immature SS beliefs? Like, let's keep it 100, let's keep it a bean. This is, like, if you're past the age, in my opinion, of 24 and you're still trying to play in the streets...
You're corny.
Oh my god, snitching is bad when somebody commits a crime. I understand if you're out here committing crimes yourselves. I suppose you could have those street ethics, those street morals, and you can uphold them to the graveyard if you want. But if you're gonna be out here being a hypocritical, clowning people like Gunna or 6ix9ine, you know, with the rat post and saying we don't with snitches and the rat emoji followed by the cheese emoji, and then next thing you know, a year or two later, you get exposed for the same type of shit you were criticizing those other people for, standing on your moral high ground, throwing stones from a glass house, claiming snitching is the worst thing in the world. Meanwhile, you are a snitch yourself. How does that make any sense? Pause though, slow down, come in closer. I want to talk to you. Bring it in. If any of you need extra money in your pockets, extra bread, there's a quick way to do it. And it's not by sliding into my DMs asking me to Cash App you or Zelle you. But what you can do is taking out your phone, scanning the QR code on screen right now, and that'll take you over to the website freecash.com, where you can earn an extra $150 from playing mobile app games on your phone. Like, it's literally that easy. Like, bro, who doesn't want free money? Here, as you can see, I'm signing up right now with my own personal email address. Pretty easy to do, not hard at all. Then I'm gonna be entering my own password, pretty easy. And after that, as you can see, we are ready to go. The website will now log in. You can choose your gender, female or male, or if you're neither, that works too. You can then select iOS if you're on Apple, or Android if you're on Android, and then select based on what device you have. And then as soon as you're done with that, you're ready to go. You can select any of the games or offers they have for you to play and download. Simply click on one of them, answer the questions, click the prompt telling you to install.
I'm not mad at you for getting your money, but nigga, I'm not about to sit here and watch this advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, but nah, I don't care about this.
Back to the video. Now back to what 6ix9ine was saying.
No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in a court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours.
He literally spoke for 2 hours, by the way, guys. Like, the whole full interrogation uploaded by 1 hour and 50.
Wait. This was back in 2015? Oh, no. You was snitching back in 2015 and you was saying everything. Come on, dog. That's crazy. So if Young Thug just got exposed for this, and this happened 10 years ago, imagine all the other rappers that are quote-unquote gangsters and thugs. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Cat Williams dropped that Club Shay Shay interview, the world has been unfolding, and I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. The truth will be exposed.
Long from 2015.
Damn.
This man was singing like a bird. He was talking to the investigators, to the cops. He was like, hey man, just give me some KFC, McDonald's burger, and I'll tell you anything you want. Just keep me out of prison. Like, and academics so eloquently and sarcastically pointed out the double standards and the hypocrisy in this industry.
That's just how we gotta keep it in spade, chat. We gonna call it B to B. If you ask me that somebody we like snitch, no snitch.
That's crazy, bro. It literally works like that. If the fans love this particular person, no snitching. Young Thug gets grace, you know, he gets all the excuses in the world. But a person like a Gunna snitches, quote unquote snitches, or a 6ix9ine, and people don't like them, then all of a sudden everybody turns their backs against them.
Somebody we don't like, all right, we gonna look into it. That's how it goes. The first rule of did somebody snitch is do we like them? Keep telling y'all, it's better be liked than to be right.
Yep. It's better to be liked than to be right. You know, the funny thing is
That's a
applies
fucking
to the
bar.
same industry, you know, the YouTube industry as well, and the entertainment industry. Like, you have so many people who are more talented than others, but because they know more people, they have, you know, rights to connections and nepotism and all that, and they have I suppose, a more marketable brand. They get more opportunities than the other people who go against the grain and who are, I suppose, more controversial because they're less likable. Even if they're telling people the truth and they're hurting feelings and they're being offensive, if you're not likable, people will turn their backs against you and go against you no matter the situation, even if you are right. And I just gotta say, if I were 6ix9ine, I would be pissed off, of which I'm pretty sure he is.
2 hours. I'm not. It's me beating a horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why little baby 21 Savage, Future? Why you not saying nothing?
Quiet as a in church mouth. Quiet as hell, huh? Where's all that same energy? Future, you know, Savage, Cardi, and the whole industry were giving Gunna. Mind you, Gunna didn't do all this that Thug recently got exposed for doing. He did way less and basically got blackballed by the...
All Gunna did was said that he wasn't involved. He didn't point fingers. He didn't say names. He straight up said, hey, this is a gang. I didn't do it. Let me go. Like, that's it. But everybody turned on Gunna, and look at where he's at now. He's in the best shape of his life. He's dropping the best music of his career. So, fuck everybody's opinion, bro. All of this shit is just politics, man.
Industry. Everybody stopped with him. But then you have interrogation for 2 whole hours.
2 hours.
Interrogation footage exposed and leaked by, I'm assuming, Georgia State DA attorney's offices, singing like a Tweety bird, and nobody has anything to say, bro. Here's more footage of what 6ix9ine had to say about the situation.
And I'm gonna leave this real clear. Me, I do not give a. I don't care. I don't give a. Since I came home, y'all know it. I wear my shit. I wore my shit from day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside. Outside. I never told on my friends. I don't tell on my friends.
And by the way, in 6ix9ine's case, those people that he supposedly ratted on, they literally were not his friends. They were literally one of his right-hand mans. He caught him, I forgot his name, Shoddy, having sexual intercourse with his girlfriend or baby mama at the time. Literally, he caught this man red-handed having sex with him. And then turns out Shoddy and other people at the time, you know, during 6ix9ine's peak, you know, the New York era, they were stealing money from him, bro. They were stealing money from him. They were hiding stuff. They were stabbing him in the back and just being very slimy and snaky. And that situation was completely different. He was facing, I don't know how many years, 25 to life. I would have snitched. I'm not going down for some people who did me dirty in the worst possible ways just because I want to uphold this gangster ass image and the street ethics and morals, my guy. Like, imagine doing that for people who literally wouldn't care if you died. That would be dumb. Now, in this situation, Young Thug and Gunna and YSL, all these people are supposedly homies and friends, and they snitched on each other. But somehow, hypocritically, Young Thug thought what he did in his interviews with cops and talking to them about specific information that if you really want to be gangster should not have been talked about, no problem. Not wrong. Excusable. But when 6ix9ine does it in his case against people who literally don't care if he dies, was stealing millions of dollars from him potentially, and had sex with his baby mama, now it's a problem. Guys, I just want to say, as a commentator, I've seen this throughout my life. The double standards, the double application of the law. Rules for thee, but not for me type shit all my life. So this is not surprising to me. This was only a matter of time. The streets are dead. The gangster facade, it's all... Bro, how do you think... Like, I don't want to go on a tangent, but how do you think the mob got destroyed? Death from within. People started snitching. One person goes down, they don't want to go to prison for life, so they start snitching on everybody else. That's how that works. There is no loyalty amongst criminals. There's literally no loyalty and honor amongst thieves. That was all a facade. So this whole snitching era, I'm glad it's done. Like, this whole shit, like, bro, we need to move on as a society and just this whole, like, I mean, it's a toxic subset of the culture, hip-hop, rap, urban culture, like, all that needs to be deaded, man. It's annoying to me, and growing up, having these standards arbitrarily applied to me based off of the communities I grew up in was the most annoying thing ever, bro. I don't like, I'm not a gangster. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was never into any of that stuff, but somehow because of who I am as a person, right? My demographic, somehow it has to be applied to me. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I like to go in, like, it's just, this stuff annoys me, but let me let 6ix9ine finish off what he was saying.
No, they wasn't my man. That's what hurt y'all. Like, damn, like, he's right. Oh, he's right. I hate this. Yeah. These niggas is telling on their friends. Niggas think that ask him. Nigga said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody you got my number.
Crazy, right? Not 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine snitched on his enemies, while Young Thug snitched on his friends.
Ain't that a
Crazy
bitch?
work.
What? Like what?
Yeah, so guys, I just want to say, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Wow, we are living, 2025 was a crazy year, is a crazy year. We're midway through the year, and I just gotta say, so many things have been exposed, you know, Cat Williams, you know, saying all kinds of shit.
I just said
AI,
that.
global warming, government officials getting exposed, possible nuclear holocaust. I mean, it's just, you know, it's been wild. But do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this entire situation? I already said my opinions, my feelings on the situation. 6ix9ine was right. It was only a matter of time. All these guys are snitches, man. Streets are dead. I never really believed in the streets, obviously. At a certain age, I thought it was corny, but it's crazy to see guys, you know, in their 30s and pushing 40s, even in their 50s, still trying to uphold this gangster facade. Anyway, thoughts, opinions down below. If you guys all enjoyed, and catch you in the next one.
So that's the video, y'all. Looks like the street code and gang culture is finally crumbling, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're enjoying the content and you want to stay in tune with what I'm doing, make sure you add me on all these social media platforms. Links will be down below in the description. But until next time, one love and Godspeed. Peace.